Hey, welcome to today's Daily Dose. I'm Eric Watson, the Team Watson, out here in Bowie, Maryland, where our mantra is wealth, wellness, and winning. And the wealth is all about promoting a wealthy mindset, a mindset of being debt-free, being financially free, and being able to pass on a financial legacy to your family. And the wellness is all about keeping closely in mind those things that we put in and around our body so we can live a longer, healthier life, which has led me to my latest endeavor group called 50 is the New 30. Those of us who are approaching the age of 50, those of us who are older than the age of 50, maybe even younger, who are looking for accountability partners to maintain our wellness journey. All right, so 50 is the New 30. Check us out. We have nutrition gurus in there, workout gurus, and a lot of accountability partners. So check us out, 50 is the New 30, and let us know what you think. And let me know if you'd like to be added, and I can get you added to the group. All right, and winning is all about promoting a winner's mindset, a mindset of someone who gets knocked down but gets right back up. Understanding that life is going to throw you some curveballs and you're going to get in some situations that you didn't necessarily expect. But guess what? You're going to learn how to navigate those byways of life, and you're going to make things happen and continue to press on towards your goals. All right. So wealth, wellness, and winning is where you can reach us on our Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page at Eric Watson, and just let me know what you think. All right. My goal is to touch but one person, and we'll talk about that in just a minute, but hopefully I can do that indirectly through you, all right? But today, as I say every day, I am yet again blessed to be blessed on today, what is the greatest day of my life. And some may ask, why is it the greatest day of your life, Eric? I'll tell you why. It's because today is the most recent occurrence where I've been allowed to get up out of bed, walk amongst the living, take yet another breath, but more importantly, share with each and every one of you, because I truly feel that my ability to share is a blessing. Everyone's not able, everyone does not have the platform, so I am truly blessed to be able to share with each and every one of you this morning. So it is, like I said, the greatest day of my life because I can share with each and every one of you today. And again, I may not be able to share with someone directly. Hopefully I can share with them indirectly through you. And if you feel like someone needs to hear what's said today, share it with them, whether it be through Facebook, whether it be through a conversation, or whatever the case may be, because I truly feel that if I can touch but one person, my job is done. One person today. It may be directly, it may be indirectly, but let's work together to get out there and touch but one. All right, and let me stop the music so we can go ahead and get started with today's Daily Dose. And today's quote is by a gentleman named Bob Proctor. All right. Bob Proctor has his own personal development company, and he is considered the world's foremost expert on the human mind. Okay, it's debatable, but Bob Proctor said, a mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself and helps bring it out of you. All right, I'm gonna say that again. A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself and helps bring it out of you. All right, so this week we're talking about people in your life, people in your business, people you need to surround yourself with or not surround yourself with or disassociate yourself with. So yesterday, what we talked about was how you have to keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Those people will drag you down, and you will never be successful if you continue to associate with people who belittle your ambitions. You need to surround yourself with people who are positive and working along the same path as yourself. All right. So those are the type of people you do not want in your life, but you do want a mentor. All right. And it only makes sense, right? You should always want to be around someone who has been there, done that. You should always want to have someone on your journey, whatever that journey may be. You should always want to have someone there who knows the ins and outs, someone who can advise you in some of those down times. Some of the down times they may have already seen that you're seeing for the first time. That can help you get on your feet and get started. All right. Now, to me, it just makes sense. All right. Now, can you be successful in reaching your goals? Can you be successful in doing the things that you want to do without a mentor? Absolutely. Absolutely. However, I think it'll be a bit slower. And I think you may run into some situations that you've never seen before, and you have to try to figure it out on your own how you're going to adjust and address those situations. All right. If you have a mentor, someone who's been there, done that, who can advise you and say, hey, this is what you need to think about in this situation. All right. That's not what you want to do in that situation. Right. So think about it. If you're on a wellness journey, right? What a lot of people do is they hire trainers. Okay. Some people do not hire trainers, but just think if you are in a situation where you're unsure of what to do, like you're working some muscles that you've never really worked before, or you're working machines that you've never really worked on in the gym. You have to figure all that out on your own. Vice getting some sage advice from someone who is trained and been there, done that, and knows what machine you need to use, what exercise you should do to tone that particular muscle. It only makes sense, right? If you're on some type of spiritual journey, you have spiritual goals, you should have a spiritual advisor in your corner. Can you figure it out on your own? Yes, absolutely. But it makes things a bit easier when you have that advisor in your corner. Now, whatever religion you may practice, whether it's a pastor, an imam, whatever the case may be, you should have a spiritual advisor in your corner when you are on a spiritual journey. All right. And the same thing in business. All right. You need to have someone who understands the industry that you're involved in. You need to have someone on your side who can guide you in certain situations. All right. Pick you up when you're down. All right. You need some type of person who has that corporate knowledge to assist you along the way. Now, again, can you be successful in business without a mentor? Yes, you can. But your business will not grow as fast as someone who does have a mentor, someone who does have someone in their corner who's been there, done that, that's been in the industry for a while. And I look at my mentor in business right now. I would be crazy not to sit down and ask questions and get advice from someone who has been as successful as my mentor has been in the short amount of time that he's been successful. Someone who's been in the industry as long as he's been in the industry. Someone who's been successful in other businesses. I would be a fool not to sit down and seek his sage advice on situations and scenarios that he has probably seen time and time again that I may be seeing for the first time. You need a mentor in your life. All right. Whatever your journey may be, you need a mentor, someone who can provide you guidance, someone who can help you out. So again, this week we're talking about people that you do and do not want in your life. And a mentor is something you absolutely want to have in your life. All right. You want to have someone who's in your corner, someone who can guide you when the rough times come about. You want a mentor who's seen those same rough times and can, give you that advice. Hey, just buckle down. Things like this happen. Stay focused on your goal. And I hear that all the time. I hear it all the time. I need to just stay focused, execute. I need to go ahead and do what I need to do. I hear it all the time from my mentor. And those are the type of things that you should be continuously counseled on as you move forward in your business. So that is something I highly advise for everyone out there, is to get a mentor. All right. So I want to hear from you. I want to know if whatever your journey may be, whatever goal you may have, do you have someone that's mentoring you along the way? All right. If not, why not? Is it just because you couldn't find a mentor? Do you need to find a mentor? Who's your mentor? All right. I want to hear from you. What is your personal testimony when it comes to mentorship on your goal, or on your path to your goal? What are you doing with regard to mentorship? Do you have one? Do you need one? What's your personal story with regard to a mentor? All right. I want to hear from each and every one of you. I want to know what you think also about what Bob Proctor had to say. And again, Bob Proctor said, a mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself and helps bring it out of you. All right. And again, that mentor is the one that sees, again, like it says, sees the talent and ability within you, sees what you can do, what you're capable of, that you may not even know that you're capable of, and knows how to channel that energy and all those capabilities and all that talent, knows how to channel that to guide you in the direction of your goal. You need a mentor. All right. And a lot of times we don't see it in ourselves. A lot of times we can't see it in ourselves because we don't recognize it, because we haven't been there, done that. All right. You need someone in your corner who is going to guide you and assist you along the way. All right. So I want to hear from you. You can let us know on Wealth, Wellness, and Winning on our Facebook page, or on my personal Facebook page at Eric Watson. Just let me know what you think. All right. Let me know what you think about mentorship. And are you working with a mentor? Do you need a mentor? Do you have a mentor? That's something that we should all be thinking about. If we have these lofty goals that we talked about last week, if we have these ridiculous goals that we want to achieve, you need someone to help guide you along the way. Do you have that mentor? All right. So again, if I can touch but one, my job is done. So if you know someone who may not be on this string, all right, let them know. Share it with them through Facebook, share it with them through a conversation, over lunch, over coffee, whatever the case may be, and let them know, hey, I understand you're on this journey. Who's your mentor? All right. You should probably have a mentor. Let them know that. All right. Share it with them. And hopefully I can positively impact someone indirectly through you. All right. So again, if you know someone who needs to hear it, share it with them and let them know. All right. So with that, I want to thank everyone who joined me this morning for today's Daily Dose. First of all, Donnie Sauls, what's going on with you, bro? One of my fraternity brothers. I appreciate you up there in the New York area. I appreciate you, brother. Lynn Washington, thank you for joining me. Kevin Mays down in the SIP, another one of my fraternity brothers who is also a business partner, doing big things down south. As I say it, that's south with an F, south in the SIP. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Pamela Davis Ungrank down in, she's in the South too, down in Arkansas. Thank you so much for joining me. Michael Sanders, thank you so much for joining me, brother. And they say, good morning, sir. Good morning to you, brother. I appreciate you. Kyle Brooklyn Q, another one of my fraternity brothers. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Sean Alice White, Syracuse Orange in the house. Another fellow Syracuse alum. I appreciate you for joining me. Michael Sanders said, amen. Amen to you, brother. And my wife, Tammy, thank you so much for joining me. Michael Hill, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pamela Davis Ungrank said, happy Tuesday. You have touched me and I appreciate you. You know what, Pamela, I appreciate you. Okay. I appreciate you for taking the time out just to listen to what I have to say. And hopefully you can be positively impacted, or someone you know. All right. So thank you. And I appreciate you, Pamela. Ola M. Sumbry, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Anna Grace Hart, thank you so much. Jimmy Bradbury, thank you so much for joining me. Kai Patterson, absolute superstar in business. I saw your workout pics out there too. You got some guns, huh? You're working on that, getting ready for our meeting coming up in the beginning of May. All right, it looks like you are well on your way. All right, so thank you for joining me, Kai. I appreciate you. And Jay Solis, old high school classmate of mine, Kennedy Cavaliers, out there in Silver Spring, Maryland. I appreciate you for joining me, brother. Kai Patterson said facts. Absolutely. You need a mentor, and that is a fact. My good friend Roland Grimes of Roland Grimes Media, he is doing big things. I appreciate you for checking me out, brother, and let's grow together. Stan Richards, hey, what's going on with you, bro? I appreciate you for joining me this morning, and look forward to learning from you, because you are definitely one who can provide some mentorship. So look forward to building with you, Stan. Roland Grimes, and I don't know, I think those are happy faces. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Penny Pruitt, thank you for joining me. Catherine Watson, that's my my business partner, running partner with the same name down there in the SIP. She is doing absolute wonderful things in business, and we are doing. She's my running partner for the month. So, Kathy, keep doing what you do. All right, Roland Grimes. If we can't see it in ourselves, then our goals are usually inept. But sometimes we may not be able to see it in ourselves, but there may be someone out there who sees it in us and can help bring it out. You know what I'm saying? So we need those type of mentors, those type of people that we surround ourselves with that can help bring those things out of us. Stan Richards said, good morning and good word. My life changed when I decided to humble myself and got a mentor. Very important. Absolutely, Stan. I mean, and one thing I failed to mention is, you know, when you find a mentor, you have to humble yourself. You have to submit. You have to determine that you're going to be coachable, teachable, and trainable before a mentor can ever offer any assistance. All right. You have to see within yourself that you can listen and be coached. Basically, you have to allow yourself to be mentored, and that's when you'll be successful. So thank you for that word, Stan. I appreciate you, brother. Walter Brown, thank you so much for joining me. What's going on, bro? Thank you. I appreciate you. Pamela Davis Ungrank said prayers for a mentor. Hey, there are plenty mentors out there, and if we need to talk, give me a shout sometimes, and we can talk about some type of mentorship. All right. Stan said you can't know yourself, grow yourself by yourself, and that's by Dr. Johnny Parker. Absolutely. You need someone to bring that out in you. I appreciate that, Stan. Kim Archie Garcia, thank you so much for joining me. Doug Stewart of the Two Live Stews, my fraternity brother down there, sports guru down there in the ATL. You need to check out his radio show, Doug Stewart Show down there in the ATL. Check him out. And he gave me 2 thumbs up. I'm expecting 4 thumbs up from you, brother. But we'll talk about that later. Guillermo Joya, the absolute crypto guru. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you, brother. And Kamal Tyson, another Kennedy Cavalier. He was a little bit behind me. We didn't go to school together, but he's another Kennedy Cavalier and grew up back in the day. Hey, Kamal, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And Guillermo Joya said, good morning. Good morning to you, bro. And Kamal Tyson said, nice work on your diet and lifestyle. He says, suits getting too big for you. I got a little room in this one. You know, I may need to get this vest taken in a little bit, but you know, I don't want it too tight. You know, I'm not a European fit kind of guy. How about that? So I want a little bit of space in there. All right. Thank you for the word. Come on. Hey, D Cook, thank you so much for joining me. And we need to go ahead and get you started, D. What's going on? All right. Give me a shout sometime today. And she said good morning, and good morning to you and all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. I love you all. I appreciate you. And I wish each and every one of you a blessed and prosperous day. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off with that. And until we meet again, bye-bye.